Sanda nyuma ko we nan kaya bi ena wan madoma so yasena sonfo banu anan mmersi atena sia ye bakenkan semi don hwere na ba kontamode amawo akosia eje wakode boaten enemy din nene
nana ya bo amali bia boga
ensem
abzan for yen shaka sena sem famfiri mampani ayato abayi ne foforo kra mampani edada John Dramani Mahama natena ye na mampani edada John Dramani Mahama kire se ne botaye pa sese chese wobo umpaye ene se otwedi amponyankrompon ba se yadomo a ohata mununkum be yadom na ejaketire mada budwe mogedie mafusane yanti atenka ne bia na January bosom ne de tosonso no ebeto o mayi asundwem na so afune masaye na wakọ adwuma akọ ye adwuma se mampani ne botaye kase pa ene se odin hihye papa begu akwam amo mayi sika no a kesa agense ma hodi bia nim ene mojam bia ni ho no a se ya na ese no etime agina ne so the sansame tudwa wabro pania osi Algeria baina nemo ekone naso kokosra no e won office one krapompo mantemo eno de adesere we tu nanim said your paso ye bia no eyomayi sika samu a kese atope dollar no ama yesi dina ye do euro no so ama si dina ye euro bi na pounds no so apampam no ama na akotena kwaye mu a oh my god sika wode ye hwe ye nam so ama amanfo ho kire a ena e kire wu num no mampeni dada John Dramani Mahama in Samoa or the Tuja any.
Relationship with China is historical because Ghana was the first sub-Saharan African country to establish diplomatic relations with China. And that was during the period of our first president, President Nkrumah. Afterwards, there were coup d'etats and there was a slight dip in terms of our relationship. But in the last decades, we've had a very wonderful cooperation with China, and we hope to continue to keep that up. I myself met with President Xi when he was vice president. I was also vice president, and he invited me twice to China when he was vice president, and then again we met in South Africa during the FOCAC, and that was before I left office. Since then, this government has continued that relationship. We know the cooperation with Sino Hydro on the various projects that were being implemented across the country. Unfortunately, the debt default has affected Ghana's credit rating in terms of our economy. And so we're looking to focus and bring Ghana back up in terms of economic growth, in terms of stabilizing the currency, in terms of bringing down inflation.
Abzanfo nti we ye mampani da John Dramani Mahama ne yetene kan hwreme da ne ranuma ne seno we yemra empenifo ekone naso kokosra no e no office won krapompo mantemo e no de sansam we etoto won manim
ana transition team modema abanya wati akonya so wo free so no de wono so ba wo frokra wom kokohia yaja ne nyina no ye nkrata sam no nyoma hodo bia e wo sanhwemu tumi koso na fe mu da na ekire adema abanfoforo ya oba betena akonya so na enomu no ana kasemafo de ma ye John Dramani Mahama ya wono ba betena akonya so nyame adoma fofora ye ba besimu no ora Felix kwache ofosu adeba batu dwabo so bo se won mahunu se efrida ya to abawie ya pa ya NPP amanyoko no womu se womodi ntwa pa no akwakwa se aban no namkwati kwan bi so ne kana chichie kwan bi so ya wo fa nkrofo adwuma twetwe bi no ka womo ntiase yakura na asasam no aka ho bi amoma Ghana so afo ye ohwo mai ye nkrato ho nsam so mama Fatima Abubakar wababa ya no atro sese ko baso bi wadanse ya won famra sansa asam abeka ne tra sa no ne be wie kire be tu mfutro agu nkrofo ne de enya de on betena se no masoso ho na bibi ete saye no ya won ya kan se clearance ya na mpampi no wa no won munya ade fresh ya hwe o mayi sika samso enti se won be ya bibi a enye mprempre yi no a ebra pompon so no na won ba be fa adwumafo adwuma na momo no won mayin dada kora ya de no wache enti enei na ase ho asem no won mo ache a won ba be bisa enti wo sere pa se mprempre ya de won munya mfa nkrofo adwuma na mom dada de no eno mom na soye no egusu ada
From Yadamo air consent for Frumu no, dear Ababetoja and say, Yawan Persia would appear, Nano Abatua, Cocoto, no Mimini Dano, Manso, Abahom, MP for Cheso Mona, and Yadom Kessie, El Honome, was a womo, and Crawford, Kukusi woman, a war, and Rasvigim, and I NDC for so just said they be woman and Manua, a Cocoto, Nano Mimini Dano, Munya Mufado Noa, and into also Mon Crawford, and the Kusis are this year and them, a woman Rasvigim, a ditchma minche, Abba. Sisi kre ne mo ka say abato komisa de mpeni fa yen hye se empesua bia manso da so no wo ma entabri nkrata de nyina enfabra nkra pompre mantemo police fo wo ma tena ye kese a e wotese na obonten so wo ma entena se no mo nkenka bibia foforo na ne obia entene ho ase na sa kenkane no a e koso e won nkra pompre mantemo e tese na obonten so no e na nteti ababeto Sompa FM ne Sompa TV nsempje form apono so ene se national chairman e de ma NDC amanyuku ne Yewra Johnson Sedun Ketia the one in a mua pie echo ediame futum rasvejane Yewra Alexander Afenyoma Kense say wasona fofra and you're not an ebetchen this for the was or ye edit the answer or more a year what say ojina testo no abonten so janumua no more at the one in the man say Nyadia work cano and the watch noa so almost one honor dear fair a any time Paul Johnson said don't get ya then some of the two jar any
junior brother Afenyoma who having rejected the position of minority leader is now on his way to becoming a micro minority leader. Bragging that he belongs to a party of rule of law and all that. Who doesn't know about MPP? We in the National Democratic Congress don't need lectures from Afenyoma about democracy at all. Indeed, if there were any need for lectures in impunity, then we will invite him as our lecturer. But if it is about democracy, he must shut up. He should go back to his region and take stock of his parliamentary candidates who have been shooting and killing people, his party people who have been shooting and maiming people across the country. We are quiet not because we are going to sleep over this. We are sending notice that all this violence, right from 1996, 2016 to date, will be properly investigated, and our electoral system and democracy will be cleaned of these violent states.
Observanti we ye titire ne demand this amanjuku ne Yewra Johnson ase don ketia we yemra na enanope oni nsantwefo butu mai kakra efa empesua bia ase manso apiepie hono a electoral commission mpemfa yo magene so mbesa kan mane nyina efofra Yewra Alexander Afenyoma Kense ko gina eye etese no abonte so ko dwa nanumu a ene wakache wiase odo ano dongra ebi enwone na nyu ono ene ebe kire ndisefo de wo so moye ene de ensese omo eye ewo mayimo
Johnson said in Katia Cronuana, Fabian Water, switch them with say one person born on my permanent electoral commissioner and to me more one my bottom you. Nasha Jani Croya, what didn't Kunim El Honum. Now I'm soon to you will be more on my one DC for dear. Woman that Tabua Pie, Quaco Tosso, young Jeffrey Quarto. Sansa 1 month, yes, Sasa, Abaya, what tissue, 1 year before Nunina, an electoral commissioner, Aqua Canana, a junior money born and this Yamanyukuna, Momani and Naha, Nasebuka to be a Yakos.
And so we was monitoring. We heard yesterday that Fantiakwa North constituency, whose results had been collated and declared at Begro, had now been recollated at police training depot and declared by somebody who is other than the returning officer. Yeah, in fact, it doesn't amount to re-declaration because the person who was forced to declare artisanal is not a designated person who has power or authority to declare any results of Fantiakwa at all.
But he was standing by where the returning officer declared.
So, and that person was standing by the returning officer in Begro. So we have proceeded to court and have applied to injunct the process.
I know no you're a certain Katiama, so one or dear foot to a man and animal penny for sir. Some do a mobile raman or some would and Cadaromo, one fan castle G and once him.
Some other influential people in society, I hear that in some places, chiefs are involving themselves in this electoral process and putting pressure on commission officers not to proceed to do their work according to law. We are also advising Nananum that it is for very good reasons that the Constitution provides that Nananum should not be involved in active partisan politics. But if
I was aware at Dema and the Siamanyokuno Johnson, a seeding.
Na abusian for court when this Yamanyuku Tressa one more equi, no makwa court to make rata, de ababisi hun coin say, electoral commission in penning for intiming tonko soa, na a mano, baby a man so aquaco pipi onomo, titurunim pesia hudono, or monsaso and kind of frono, and na openia, a lawyer for Womota condema and this Yamanyukuno da unumano, lawyer Edwigi Tamaklu, and it's some perfect. Some party in some Jeff wedding coma, watch they say, Omako court no, aquaje court to make rata, Yakwesibu and Ekran say court injunction no, at the Ababeto, a ye a kenkanoa, Nenko more a kenkan for Froswa, Sisi Yankupon cry ya dum, Amako I say, a ye na watch a year quaco remo, a ye December bosume de toso a duno, court no better no, na omotana no soa, and your lawyer for in our quaco bomunkru, I'll put it to you, no coso, let's say, and this Yanasa and Pipi Nebidi. Womo ehukanya womo ede ensem na ebefaso sie ne mo ka sei okọ ensawam ado jiri abato mpesua so a manso da so den ya ndisi amanyuku che so monti ase ema mpedimfo ensan kan ne bio ema omonko kansen foforo emfa nchrom ti sei honorable Frank Anodompre a nenka o jira dia man pipi amanyuku ana wona ye MP honom no se wadi nkunim se wawie ne nyina etwa de kusi odonfo ya domo a na wotwa ye kwako rem December bosome ne de toso aduonu court no na set na obekọ ewa injunction a ndc fo akwakoje e de akwakoto e abane kenkan so e na ebekire lawyer Edwigi Tamaklu echechire nsemu sei e de echire yen.
Yes, we have served the Electoral Commission with an application for interlocutory injunction to restrain the Electoral Commission from doing what they are doing. That process has been served on the EC, and this is it, without doubt. GJ 0275-2025. It was filed at 9:30 early this morning. Anope Philibert Fume versus Frank Anodompre, Electoral Commission of Ghana. So this is it. It's not to be, but he's an inferior officer. If I serve them, the court will not even take me serious. I have served,
get a call from the head office.
I have served the head office, and he has to stop. We have brought it to his notice. No, this one is specific. This
checkpoint,
this is where we are now. And this is where we are now. We are within Sawam now. And
Observanti say yenemo ka say de ensawoma do gira baton pesua so manso e ba so na MPP kire so omadi nkunim na NDC for so kire so omadi nkunim no sisi omanya akwakoje court to me e de ababeto so a na nka no paya na nkedim so omo sa so e kan bibia foforo no omo ntimi ankan a omo ebetwen a e de akwakosi odonfo ya domu a ene na wotwa ye kwako ram December bosome na de to so aduno court tena asem no so a de be kwakosi ne be kire se on beto akoso aka ne foforo anase dada no a ene be ye adwuma ye ne di akiri e bifra to bia ne mfa nkamemo
Asante Achim North Marshall Johnny Yera Kennedy Anas Andy Apia Kubi Papa na dua wa tuna no mutu aka nsem wa shane bona tete no na ha ne kum ne sunsum kum ne kra yie pa wabanye pa kire mu a na sa anane de kan ye agya wo kan nsem wa tise yama Ghana fo nyina ya wono bie se mra bia twam nyame nko a kan kra kita no no kanipa bi no mo gye de afri ne nsem wo se Ghana fo ba kai a Abraham Rashid Jafo bi no so de bese Rashid Jafo bese aduo watwe ka kona aduo kono so ya wonum nyina ya MPP Rashid Jafo so de ye akwaye ho press conference aka so ma Ghana ya foto sanfo dada ye rake no forata wonum mpane biem enti mampanyi na do wonyina se atwede ne adeade na awi akire kora po mampanyini akwaso ama panyi pa tena ho no wase nyame nko a anko wi nipa binom hyeda aka no na no aduro pa ama yaresabi okoda ye ane adeade nyame ane ho kania na wo ne nchen sa abra no wankene anka wanti ase ebia anka ne soro kukurampo ya twi awie anam so mo panyi pa a kire se odurumra bia soro nipa sanso no ane party members ana sada no omudi ni se adwuma no
sued me in diverse ways after our advocacy.
Okay.
And that is for a fact. And let me put it on record today that even my life at some point in time was in danger. I have suffered some ailments through the period, got treated, though was fortunate. And I thank God that I'm still alive. Talk about it in the press, somehow exaggerate, but I suffered pain. I got treated over time and I got healed by the miracle of God. I have a history about it. I'm very careful now. I got careless just over a short period of time, and I suffered. But it won't happen again because I'm more careful now. But I also thank the American institutions for providing me with some level of security support. It doesn't matter. It is the air that is blowing. The air doesn't know who is behind the air. So I don't know who is behind there, but I have suffered a lot out of the advocate. It is not something that just passed. Somebody was hurt. And those people who thought that they were hurt needed to punish. And the kind of punishment that I went through, somebody is talking in the media and mentioning names that are correct. You call a doctor's name on air, it is correct. Doctor's name, it is correct. You call a treatment process, it is correct. Sometimes you over-exaggerate and say that, you see, you call attempts at lifting me up from a hospital, it is correct. To lift me from that place into, probably bring me to Accra. And we were warned that I should not go. I should not use that medium of travel. So my wife decided that and at the time I couldn't take care of myself because I wasn't that conscious to take care of myself. But my wife refused the offer. So I did not come. So I stayed there for close to 7 days. And, somehow God worked miraculously. So I don't know how I came out. And you see, when I was taken to the hospital at, 2 a.m., my PA, you see, I had talked to my PA, the last person, before I slept. When I started having the attack, I struggled to get my phone and call my PA because it was the last number I called. He came with the NADMO director in my village, the constituency, and they put me in a vehicle to the hospital, near the hospital. And this doctor he's still my doctor. So he went there and he gave me. Then from there, I didn't see a thing until I heard a call, Honorable. I said, yes, doctor. Then he comes, he says, I said, it is daylight now. This is the 3rd day. So all the things that happened, I was told about the attempt to lift and all that. That is the end of the story.
Nasa some wompa we yura Andy. Apia kubi no wa mra sebajoni wa Asante Achim North abato empeso so ene yete se wo church mu na kwosam bia emre bi atwemu ofemu
Abzanfo yemfomo eguso ademu wo abato yimu a na ekiri nsemu a eboboba no na National Peace Council for de krata aba beto bedwasre de nwumre ya na omonsemo omoka nyina ne so omatete se empesua ne bi ohonomo a aba Ghana fo kokoto no na no memene danomanso apiepie honomo a bisi na yenhunu se MPP de dinkunim na se NDC amanyuku ene dinkunim na wonomo chese se ne nipa binomo kase ase kenkane no a Electoral Commission mpenimfo so monkenka mani bi foforo ewo enkrapompene mantemo Tesano Police Training School honom no omo echesa se eyamanyukuo bi se beye na se MPP ne yese ne nkrofo be dinkunim no mo enya mane kakrenti na ma Electoral Commission etusa na mo no National Peace Council for kire se omo ekasi ni people se sana montuo no enye NPP nkrofo ne MPP se omo benya mane kakra omrase be jefie munti na ma Electoral Commission mpenimfo etusa na mo no ne mom na yese beye na asomdwe ne pepepe yo ebe koso ewo abane ye kokoto ye nachi enu nti na Electoral Commission mpenimfo etusa na mo na baby bia na manso apiepie hodom no omo ehye so mo mfa ma no emrankra propone mantemo no mo nkohwiengu Police Training School wotesa no na ne obi agina honom no mo akenka ne nyina afoforo wa obedinkunim yesi wadinkunim wa obesoso no na do fede ene wani wo akwakope baby atna na Electoral Commission mpenimfo kire se wo mo nim se mpesua bi te se suhum ensa wama duojiri fanti akwa north abaton pesua so akwatia abaton pesua so manso apiepie honomo ema ne kan no esoso akwa bibi bombesre amjukwa hudo ni nyina titiru ne MPP ne NDC se omoma sumdwe enie him ewo ne kan no a Electoral Commission mpenimfo ache se womo enkan ne foforo no eno ache so masle Electoral Commission for se betimi a ena ne kire ya de omo fra ne se IPAC meeting no omo mfra bi ne kire ya na omo enhwese omo ene amjukwa hudo no ebesiesi atoato adwene esigina ye wo ho amanti ase aye adwuma na timi abo makan no a omo ekenkan mani bi foforo no etimi akototen na akwakowie asomdwem wono kire se omo guso a ene eye amanyukwa hodo no edidi nkomo twetwe nkomo etoato adwene so adwene a omo ewugide wa rehemu senti ase ebe ye adwuma emana kenkan no etimi akoso asomdwem am ye hunu woni a omo edi nkunim ewo mpesua no a manso apiepie honom no ene wo msoso wo weye na timi aboa makema minke bia o meye kutamu a efrem resante ni atoaso na ye adwuma na aboa amasomdwe soso no ne oman na etimi akonka wei eye Peace Council mpenimfo omo ekrata omo edi ababetu bidwasere da nwumre ya
I was sorry to one seminar so now global info analytics. Wamsu ya kuba kwa wansha bayanse na so dano danyina no wohwe se. Enu ma ya Ghana de hia titiru ni abato se yi no. Wombe ya munhwehwemu ni ya wunu nipa. Yesusuo se obetumi adi nkunim ewo mu ani ade. Na Ghana fo baka ya fi kura abato ya to ye no. Ekuo ni ye nhwehwemu sonko de batu dwa atwere sa Yera John Dramani Mahama. Ghana fo ta no chipa ya fi wobenya amane mu hamu nchemu aduonum mienu echiri pono mienu 52.2% a Yoruba mi abenya aduanan ba ko echiri pono 9 41.4%. na asasam no krom de ba na Ghana fo bi no bo mo hwene ebimo se ya wo mo boa so makogi sika ene ade a ene sa abamui executive director Adema Global Info Analytics ekuyi Ora Musa Dankwa ene semtrofo akasa na wachire musa sa wo hwemo pa no a 2020 Ghana de hye bi no mu a won to waba Adema mampanyin na Dankwa akufu ado no afi wo msesa won monsa no emu ha mu nchemu aduonu 20% won mu nyina dane ko NDC a afi won mututi a NPP aban no.
You know, when we started getting the exit poll results in from 8 o'clock in the morning, what I was doing was to compare the exit polls to the opinion polls we've done prior to that. And once they were matching within 1%, 2% margin of error, I knew we would come out clean. And clearly what we see is that, look, contrary to what people were saying about MP people didn't come out to vote, they came out to vote because everybody else suffered the same climb. Close to 20% of people who went for another in 2020 switched their vote to John Mahama. Because we asked the voters who were voting, who did they vote for in the last election? We ran a triangulation, what we call a crosstab, to see those who voted for another in 20, who are they voting now? We saw that, look, this huge number have switched there. If you look at our projections, I think the poll number 2 weeks before the last poll that we did, we had Bono and Ahafo under Mahama's column. Remember, I said on the good day, Mahama could win 13 regions. What we saw was that in the eastern region, which I said much earlier, that MPP was focused on the Ashanti region, but Eastern could give them a shocker. And indeed, we saw how close Eastern was. If you look at what happened in the Eastern region, clearly there were a lot of people who were voting for Mahama that had previously voted for Anado. They switched the vote. Not that they just came out and switched the vote. So it wasn't just like people didn't turn up. They did turn up, but the vote didn't go where it's supposed to be going. Now, if you look at Hafu, it was quite revealing that what we said was going to happen was what happened, but just that in the final model we did, we discounted Hafu and Bono and gave them to Baumia because of the latest poll we did there. With hindsight, I think we shouldn't have done that. We should have stuck with the average that we had, which was clearly in the column of Mahama.
Director Dema Global Info Analytics, Ora Musa Dankwa.
Abjanfo se afi no ababeka ho ayeka mo se Sompa television ye nwumre kase ana nsam no bia wo bia na yeguso ayede mamwe sawote enka obono ne afomantem ne mu a Sompa 98.9 FM ekutai mu sawo obono east ya Sompa 90.7 FM na santemantemo ana ne mpata mu nyina asoso no Sompa 93.1 FM ekutai mu enwumre we nsam a etwakre hinke ye bo pata brebesa pasoche wo mamu ne amamfo nkroso ya kekade yesi ne abia wo bia no enwumre yede mammo ne yemfa seda emma enyume kwa kese ya wono ebo echido manwumre
sa Christmas bayoda ayemizo ane 5G one madawroma anode ba kwa yaje atomu saye pa arusua wonya bia ebeboa wo we yama nkwada yama mpanyimfo hwese obekọ ehwan overseas junction no akokopene dodo mu no watu koko maseta dro no so etuatua line ayo 3 core capsules ane 3 herbal center another side dupai abadwaman so edro ba konso aye adwuma miensa ane woni paduanim ebetu koko ase osisi yade na afa wayam tim no so ayira ni nyina ade afiri wa ma ho ato Kolenak Heba Danny Heba Misty Epidank for 0546 107 107 0546 107 107 Aya Canada US UK Holland Australia New Zealand na pesa oko ene na watwa dipa sanse Express Group wamada romanti wobakwa no wasa akobiem Express de ane de abusua wokata woni atia no se wonkrata asam na onioma nyina ba bedru ne bafua pa kumasi wa wasofu labor runabout Accra Kaneshi first light 0249 000448 0249 000448 afene baba kwana wiye emunsem pi no ana doso yemfa seda matwedi amponsan se ye di afe waman no yodubu ache wani food for thought ebusia wonu nyina ka abamu o se ya masedanie Liberty Conference asam ane ya kan saa no for aseda kwama twedi amponwen yanyimfiri nyom ohanenso ede koro no a ne na basayi adom no ase sansa wade yatwafi ababedu sese adwomtofo ya to nsa fra o mama Esther ka ho bi minister kwam jedu minister Moses okay minister kwa ku jesi ana Esther nyame chedane ya 21st December 2024 year wom ye nyame yadma wo chena ne na wo twso na yebekọ Jubilee Park anopa no nsia na yasose Sompa chade abusuan ho fa wo de maya na wo de yabantem ebra na kwa na so enko pisa asa wo betumi de wo de yabawate yenka ne nyina mom na nya bafuo na da no ekonafo so ensiribi de wo bia no de ba ye baje yabada wase twedi amponso be hirawo kwa Ghana Commercial Bank dan mu won kranza Sompa ho sunyane ye wo night market kumase ye be no motel eyesika ye mobile money ahoma ni 0598 559 802 0598 559 802 edino Airtel Media Nasa Blizzard Foster. I was sorry I would call down was answers can beam. Baby, I shan was bibinti asanso free what I say. And some no I see one time bush on one huya. No was I call baby for fro any adia. And no tin as a sas can would call down a beam. No one of Sompa TV sans ya barnia ba. Near bound to see a baba Sompa. No one your market to your pa a day a film. 21st clinic, ma mark a bibi ya ye. Madam romantia na yasia te kane nyina da asia tu yene edi kan hyasio na afoforo ne sua ninjira busua brai na 21st one man show to asentini no atwenwa de aba na aboro mu hyehye mu twetwew wodo ba bia anya wotena se kyana wo sɔre ana ya asɛm wogina wo kyana wotena se ana ya boache bidin kwai na 21st warom no mo wo branches ahodo pinu a wo ma Ghana fa na ba bia kuma se wo Eshan Overseas Junction wo ben Alpha Radio wo bo se Council Quarters Court Junction Accra wo do market sunya na nkranza ta chiman bibia ni afran panyimfo 0540 311 0540311311 every say generation ya pensu anom ya ba na aka kire no doso a ye de ebeto so
21st clinic yes sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa na sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo magine wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa Womuji international awards na anu nso na womu be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim hano ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkwa womu de bibidro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a wo magidi womu pa no sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ni hypertension ni ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na 21st clinic wo mo sciatica expert.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved.
Brakasa ye duabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hienye pa enye brakasa nko nuaba ne haban bi te se ko nsuso a abonwono media akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekọ animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaba yi binom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye de aye brakasa powder brakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakọ ahodo no ho ban afrimpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni nsuhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya brakasa powder to Kingswalk Heba ne Heroes Heba Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Heba Kumase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Kashenkari Supermarket Asantwa Heba ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Heba Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 1514 brakasa powder aduane san yedro FD ahwehwe sankratu mu agiatum
sewa mini wacho me nanu me bisa ekra so kwa brochu
Kwaku afina bebeko menkrata krani
eni me ma connection man for den kofo sika aduane ne wanya otedi musa no
oh Express Group adornment akwanto aye for opese otu kwan kosua dia Express Group do be call mind to say Canada, US, Australia, UK, and Germany. Say a tour and as a visit so Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia, and Germany. Mo amu pese mo tu kwan koye adwuma nso obetimi de wako Dubai, Qatar, and as South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should make sure Kwan Kumasi Asafule Roundabout Accra so Omo Carnation First Light Tema Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From how much show for ISO 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448.
Here in Ghana, when it comes to chicken, the good old days are back. Why? Because Boris B's Chicken, BBC, is here. Yep, give your family and loved ones Boris B's Chicken. Fresh, tasty, delicious. Boris B's Chicken is produced right here in Ghana by our cherished poultry farmers with support from the Ministry of Agric. Get whole frozen chicken, gizzard, chicken feet, chicken neck, and chicken liver for those special family meals, buffets, picnics, funerals, and all restaurants. Get Boris B's Chicken. It's halal halal, so everybody can enjoy. Wherever you are, call Boris B's Farms hotline 05-444-444-53. Ask for our branch that is closest to you and come get your chicken. Boris B's Chicken, BBC, proudly a Fiakoko.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also Yaria Titi, me ben Fipi, now so, Niamun Yonoda, Semicho, no who draw motor, me no share, a young mama.
Meaning, say, what to us a time for Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture, Yanubom Kutia or Sanubia Mano Anum, and can what on da also Drodi, and one Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture.
I'm coming to
also a kura, a toy funo, any and sunumu, a tuna way funo ekikawa, what you want any, was a to me, and my way checko, a bra ready di every. Somehow I also there, compare Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture, Manum boom, now who ever told.
Pedro, Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Hebal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Approve for about Tanya Rama on more friend for any more flower when you fear do you know and come. Hexa capsules and in a mixture.
All Satan for FDA Aji Edwedian Kratui Atum.
Afinsiapa, Obo Herbal and Medical Research Center say, Womanina Finsiapa, Dr. Obo say, O Brunya Tedia de Mo Bia, a Tedia Nuni, on Peso Bia de Ariabasa for Fonase, Nisanti, a free 16 December, the 25th December, Obetimiako Obo Herbal and Medical Research Center, Tanaya, and what Ghana have a Bia, Corisha Winnipedrema on your capre, which I say, a free into a Sabra, non check Wakuma, O kidney will liver, new Winnipedia Quakan amount, so or share Naya Dio. Obesama wabra one you sikaka sebia na wasia cho 30% chese untue sikatuturi die so wo yade bi wo so na wakoa na nkwa for bronya chedi so na ko Dr. Bonchen na wansa yade e ka obebo bia nso obeche mu 30% sene nso mami bia mo se promotion na bronya chedi e sha se 16 December dia kozi 21st December na ebeko so e wo bo heba branches edidi so Kaswa official town Obenjedi restaurant enkransa award seman edra kwan so Kumase Hunu Adwatu Adumenu, Sunyane or Zinko, on immigration center near the Dianumshe, Tetiman or Benkente Royal House. Open Chemua Bro Media Sua, Obetimia for War Hebal number CISO 0549-161-508, Ni 0550-191-514, Afe 0549-385-619, or War Hebal and Medical Research Center, Bibidro Casa.
December to remember. Macedonia, Rade, Macedonia. Where annual Thanksgiving Liberty Conference. O my ya we do watch. I really bring. O nyame nam ne so eye anwode ne bebre. O to ne start the fresh food for thought addition nyina. Any wumpa o nyame nam ne chire so. Aye bibia ma wo se. Where eye ya sida etwato. Liberty Conference December die. Ebeye Fanta Bruta. Yes dem wa ye kasa ho no. Ye free David enyom. Oha ene nson. Echichemu ba. Ye nyina ye kruchire ya sida. Ne dia koma o chiri ampom. Wamba se yado e wo Jubilee Park. December bosome. Meda etoswa dionu ba. Ye memene da anopa no sia pepepepepe. Ya jonto ni ye maame Esther Nyameche. Moses okay. Minister Kwaku Jesi. Mama Esther. Minister Kwame Jedu. The resident worshiper. Na sadam. Ye beyi wo nyame ya mo stressa ne abefia sasia. Me drafo. What fie ye de Liberty Conference when the chatwo e wo afie yi mu na hye onyame nam na ye yeso wo bechi wo bronsa wo bebro no amane de nkokoni ne nkaka akotena da braka wo betena wantumi ntua ne ka edani akire mu otutu ka na onyame o ye kachiafo no onam sa akwanya iso betia ye ho akanyina na hye ne so say we ye communion wine any breaking of bread direction Liberty Conference December edition. Oh glory, hallelujah.
Sompa TV, Emma Akitiapa.
Observe for a sasso mama kwaba biuba Sompa television ya nyumre no nsia kase eso Saoti enka obroni afumantem no mu a Sompa 98.9 FM so and abusuafo waso guso a wotie se eyebono east ya se yetechima ne se yankransa se yekentampo Sompa 90.7 FM so and waso guso a wotie and asantebantam ne mpatam nyina so no Sompa 93.1 FM so ekuta yemu yento akase no so mamone yenkwa amano so enkodi enkomo ye ne enua oto yankade fura atoyema ntem no mo meche Western region ekwakodi enkomo Evans Kusi anan ya tese shepete yade eye cholera yi amanu muso apaganiti a ano shepa e wato e mantem ne mpotamo e mase ha ye ni aka yesi nipa bedu 914 de wonoma afamu ahwe wonomo enkwa ye ne Evans Kusi anan edin komo ye busa se enti apom de adwumayefo a e wo mantem ne mo e de ntotie na wonomo eye Evans memo adwo no boy enkomo sepete yade cholera no say ababedru say enkronkro bay na okwato e mantemu a sa yade atiesi ho no mo
districts na sayari ko de we abakwa what districts are your Hunter West your Hunter West idu ho SDMA Ekma Mpoho Takwa Isayib Shema Elembele Ismail sa na yare kolele no ebe pimu ha bumi asa woko ayalsa bia asa ayse be ko bia woko ayalo ho sampa Sanya yayene etieti mu agreement uko some hospital ya bed kapo no wada so obim de dafo nyese facility ya ma me no kase se wo help ayina se wo fieka bit nurses and doctors am will live ka police o man pa mi na o ma sa ba aya sabe nyina yaye no eyiti aya de denje o aya agreement amasi de pa isi am no kase me ne Dr. Bonfe director wo attainment se di ko o se me no kase isi a main okaka ni a o ma etumi eye be 14 am no kase na enye se ye no oba no yeyi muko sura na eko ya na sura na konti ya mo de gu akom se isi a eye kusida ebe o mba ye offense engagement agi esia o ye offense attainment na o mba ye offense Colonel engagement aboko fefi o ma sa se o mu ye o bibiala o say o man through from started from 1 year up to year painful so nti u bisa mo attainment colonel unity wa pa ha do apa
na ya tese nipa 14 ewu sa nipa 14 o mu ye ma o mu ye memma o mu ye nkwada na ho asem te say I said that to more say the Baba and a few man Baba and Dr. Bonfe or the bomb crossing for 14 in Ashomonka. Now, according to further, I said for the most Senamoka, so we say, sir, if you are not say, I say, listen, or abandon a time say, yes, or my abandon say. Who are film to me, you would to me, and once I will go to a coffee, I can't yin with you. Then we move on one say, who are yes, spaghetti, we are so yes, to turn police, cabbage, idea, tonto, or the toy is Galasino. Who to me, and she saw a fence, cabbage in a way, no empty, or my show. But I say, Sandy, I count a process, a fence, Colorado. Na doctors ne nurses no efi na koi e de ade na omo ye de nhihye na omo de gu akwam se be ya intimate spread bebre na engin samo wato e mantamu
engagement from over some years ago, first committee, we are for 1 year up to the ageless.
Na say cholera so so de anim say eyefia efia manfo ye nti de ade na communities ne sa district no a sa yade we yi ne ti no ede na mpanimfo ahemfo DC assembly members ede no mo ye ede afa ho eba ahonidie ho nsɛm a Okay, Mate. Ivan sani mame enna wasena memfa wonsi akoso adi akire bibia ne ebesa so aba wonche why yo yenua Evans Kofi Anan ene yeko ne nche wo eye atoema ntemu a we eye sepete yade ekodeda no ene yatese yesi apagya ne ti na eyi ne ti won potemu no mu a nipa bedu 914 de ekumu num mabe 800 soso no jese bebi omoda no ano ede ni nyina eye entutua empenimfo ede egu akwam se okeka ne mesi ni a yo mantam ben na bi wo hono a sayade we afi ate ede esi won krapompone mantam epoe mantam mfimfi mantam na sesei atoe mantam ababe piso ye ni edi akire entutua pomde adwumanfo eye de bifra to bia no yemfa enkamemo e won semi ho
I will say it to and some so now I know we are prompt to breakfast your bomb one your bomb on here. So we'll selling class stadium one mono and chasso one mono. I say an asempo a jar at total stores and binomo ama a binomo shasha drobe ya and they cast any be answer so I share a many pabako when I'm so at an animal I will and see it too. Some and bonaba and aqua from some name more on penny for them say. Doom judgment corner one more by ya one more from dear say Jano a bet to me a call from Akakra. I can't be a more was municipal fire commander. DO2 Rita Agboli one else on Pakasia Akasa at Yomusa one crap on Nakadiana one one is sa. Anya sakra dan commit me so so no a kanipa bebre biada emfrimu ewo ho
about 11:10 hours. Any nya say ja ebi ato obuase obi stadium junction. Nampa was fire service ni any tender nti free from na any AG na AG and event omu di dem so if ha about 11:48 hours no more fire service. Nampa omu dey say yo am from na first stop e come to so jana e ma sabre ke jano ntini edu pra is under control as at now one nipa ba ku na free nipa nso omanya omo pray do be ko say jude no mo di umdu say do mo share situation na na say e bro ma ho de so to mo do mo nyina e ko no mo de mo nyina ko konfa no chi ti ye di team e na place ye si na place be ye mo share they would just by is an investigation. It was where they would just by because I should hear or number and no use carbide any gas near certain gas on the best so we did not show so many fire extinguisher. Dry powder, I was standby a Johnny Jean, someone answers if you just share problem together at the outside. Aside so far, out of stores, totally been stores a jato A4, container stores A4, and a concrete store A1.
I was your worry. I was municipal fire commander DO2 Rita Agbolino and what you know. And yeah, that's a phone be almost so a jano at all stores in Musano or Mkoko Piemu. Can it be a Kasai?
And I required more baby than we buy. To me, didn't buy the sea or which was me back. Other side don't have a cardio or nine. Till we drew at them tea and said, be a blasted. And when there will be no general crowd, I didn't be big and Saho Plama. To me, I want to be rush coin to me, call her dear. And I was a master, the 900 as a active. Every one, I didn't force to do work, but no be down. And never be the hormone paper, but I can't form an issue because they generally so then to be a grand one than Asanchi. Master name as a disco. They said the magazine to do me about I have felt less. Mimi senior, one of me didn't achieve. I'm trying to meet my cousin with you. One of me didn't who said, the giant Nanya Casina, I think I talk about Kuma and National Day. Master form one be different fire service force, but I'm a castle move.
eti adan obo se for yenye pana ana se fire service no sa saya eti omutumi nya so masama amunye munya ska no mo fire service ba no say ya e ka sa adian ba kakra bi no ka fire service ba yanko bedum no you want say you want to 3 good hours. No fighters from Kenya. The Brazil can try Ghana by himself.
Abzan for yen twaso na yen for mo fro oboase abonten so na yen for mo enko eye sechere east abato empesua so ewo asante mantama sei yedemo eko sane agya na ohine popropa owo sane agya abonten so ye nana kusi amwa na odi adesre atona desie nim se so mo ka omo ho abom se ye funukro mu ade na ne yakwasibroni kan se eye communal labor wonoma ye bia di abruwa bia no motuto fre ne kwabena labor no so mo ka bom ne so ma ye bia ebeboa emomum puntu akonkan pa na so mo tretena se etwitwi o mani se penimbo ne bia waye from abone wa VIP bus na so man komo amum na wo man so ne mamu a ene ekru no betia ka ekiro de sanseme tudwa wabra na ohine popropo ye die ne mum ama wodomo ebie borehole de kwasibroni kan se mechanized borehole yi bi wo mo ebie bia no ewo ne kru se ne ye gemum na eyoma de hye bia wo matu bata kwa kopi America bonten so a yesi New York ene wo motie ene Alhaji Uma eye Gambo ene Nadia ye boa wonum nyina eye sene agya Zungu ene ewu wo motu ye twa wo mfuruma na ye motu bata ya kakra beto wo nsam wo no ene wo msoso adan wo muni ebo mo krumu a agya wo ba bedum wo no hene na sre se adehye no so wo a anso so mu se ya ne mane bi wo no a wo beka chi ewo ho na na kusi amoa ne nsam ni
Madam for Imam Gambo and Imam Velo inti yensa kan ene yeba abebia no na yama sinejafo ahun se sineja yin so ba misha a metisi niva na menkra menka pete asem saye ajabukari ene memma no ya mama ya bayo inti wa wuni sinejafo ba pete kana ya bayo fie no moti adi enti no moti wo ni se ye free sineja enti enne enkwadan kiti bidin nam kromu ha the manson to even enzongo kramu chenzongo mumi minimum kusasi ni o ana minimum osini ana me kan se me bedi akonwa yi o pani pa o ben me pa wo yeserem ni nana se ya me dadjo na mentiase entenda yenyina nkamum
Abuzan peninti we krade abuzan fuain we nana kusi amwa ya oye sene agya hene na yete ne kene no akiri chief imam ono so wo sene agya de kakra eso nana de eso seye
senso program de ade higher fa wo sa community enti ya de adesra de to nana nim ano ye se ya kan ya sama kire no de akwa bia so ko bo so ono so be ma ye so obepepa ya ni so no obepepa ya ni so senso kura answer na baba betu aye impromptu ye won wa within 2 days of Friday say nso no abaso enti ayade a yade addition ade to nanim awaye amaya so no kura nso de na nso na eto nsuo e ho kire pa se de na kaka e ho kire nsuo wa ha nso de na yade a na e ho kire nsuo sia no de ayasida ye de be firi oduku nana so ade akosi na danfo Sheikh Algambo a o US ene contractor Ibrahim Mustafa asida ane da o mase ye bompa ye mo se nyankopon mo nkwa ahonji wo ene o mo yi sa sikai ade be sa dwumadie mpa ye ne ye bom mase nyankopon emtu o mo nkwa mo ba bo yi sika nyame hye ho mama nyankopon embo mo ma eho ban emre bi o mo bepie afiri o bia
Abzanfo nti we eye sene agya bonten so ene ekoye ya odonfo bi adama wonoma nsu dokodoko ya mo afiri na ekọ womo ebeboagu o made paso akesu iyewo akase nyansani na wade ena ohina owo kromo no mede animu emamoko bie anono
I will say to one some no so of Tom Roshaba Johnny Yera Summer could you to a black one so and heka say Achom say NPP amanyoko no barrier anti Ariana Safata woman almost a can, you know. Sansa, a brana and this Yamayukura nam, na wɔn campaign ni wɔn sere twedi ampon so wɔn ayɛ wɔn mmoa ɛbɔ mɔburo ho gye no na NPP fo nso nam ana wɔwɔ sisifia ne bi ɛnom de sisifia saa na Jayira Chama wontumi no wɔyɛ kuntan edi akyira wɔde saa na wɔkyerɛ sɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa no saa na Ghana fo nso so abo ma to wɔdada saa abato wɔda ne dura mobagye sisifia pa wɔn mmarahyɛ badwafie ɛno sɛ nnɛ NPP amanyɔkuo no dɔm kɛseɛ koraa no wɔn ntumi mmɛn wɔn dodoɔ sɛnea ɛsiti ɛnɛ mmarahyɛ badwafie wɔn pere sɛ nkonya wɔn bɛnya bi na agya 100 anaasɛ 90 mpo wɔn motumi aduru hɔnom na akaho bi ama yɛwura Samuel Kogyeto Ablakwa akyerɛ mu sɛ NPP fo ɛmfa saa deɛ wɔanya adesua deɛ paa wɔn sua bibi mfiri mu sansɛ ɛnɛ mabunu no wɔn ani ate ya wɔn ntumi fa sisifia ɛnada wɔn.
Did you listen to their key text? Look, it got to a point. It was as if the Ghanaian voter doesn't matter. Listen to them. Samia Uku, won to me and the rest. Oh, we win with strategy. Oh, forget about what the people are saying. We win with strategy. There are over 1 million ways of winning. Really? Strategy. The people don't matter. You see where you are today? Where is the strategy? Then, see the kind of campaign they mounted. A song and dance campaign. A Sisifia campaign. No wonder they've ended up with a Sisifia minority in parliament. I mean, how was that a campaign of issues, of policies? What was at the center of this campaign? It was all about Sisifia. That's all, with all kinds of, gay-looking characters just dancing and boogieing all over the place. At the time that you have created unprecedented hardship, the people are hungry. When you read the last Afrobarometer, look, if the MPP had minded to refer to the Afrobarometer, look at the number of Ghanaians who went to bed hungry every day according to the Afrobarometer. 41% of people polled in the Afrobarometer said unemployment, they are suffering, the financial haircuts, the corruption. When they polled institutions, the presidency was at the lowest. Trust in the presidency was at 28%. And the arrogance, you had a president who went around ordering chiefs to get up to greet him. None of them advised him to stop. You know what chiefs represent in Ghana? Chiefs mean when it comes to our traditions, our custodians. You may think they are small chiefs. It's not the Ochehine or the Otumfo, so you don't respect them. But we revere them. So the Sisyphean, arrogant, policyless song and dance campaign.
Dia hantan sa na Sisifia na omakwa minority no way Iron of Tom Rashabajani Yera Samuel Okogyeto Ablakwa.
Many Sisifia so atoma kesi egu achire so de ne obua.
Yakeka.
Nyasem keto. Sisifia ya atoma kesi egu achire ne ye chen to star la la scrapo. Ene efia da busia for ye famusia.
Akobasa no aye kuntai.
No aye kuntai. As a champ for wodi the birthday no why kunta utiri ya frem.
Ne da pa da kwa so she wa kwa. Now what time is about to baby?
Edio, about the odi nkunimu a. There's a what strategy o. Now we are awuradia.
See your strategy dey win.
Mo sanity. Ebi before nam the ho pass say ye. Ye fani wo mu. Ye fani wo mu a twetwe wo mu say ya. Ehuru wo no mu akama. No mu fa bi susu ntutu wo mu.